Hi friend, I'm back with the next video series. Basically, in this video, I'll be covering up a business use case which we would be using for our future reference for most of the questions that I would be covering or the concepts that I would be covering. So for that reason, please understand this particular business use case and the way I wanted to specify this business use cases as a story so that it becomes easier for you to correlate that, and then it becomes easier for you to understand the concepts of ETL and data warehouse. So now to start with, there was a bakery owner. He wanted to sell his bakery, but the problem that he always used to face was every probable buyer who used to come to see the bakery, they always had some or the other new requirement which he was not able to provide. Now he keeps thinking how I can go about getting those requirements fulfilled, but he never had an answer. Then one day he discusses it with one of his friends, saying that, yes, I am having this problem of selling the bakery. And the reason being, yes, every probable buyer who comes has always some or the other new question which I am, or the requirement which I am not able to fulfill. And the only reason I am not able to fulfill that requirement, because for them to take a decision whether the bakery is in gains or losses, they want that data. But I'm never ever be able to provide that data. So then his friend says, fine, let me discuss it with my son, Mohan, and I'll get back to you. So he discusses that with his son. So the son says, fine, I'll go and talk to uncle. So he goes and talks to the bakery owner. So the bakery owner, the good thing that he has done is he kept noting down the points that probable owners were looking, probable buyers were looking out for. So he discusses those requirements with the Mohan. So while he discusses, so these are the list of the requirements that he has noted. So one, they want to understand what are the details, whether he has the details of the customers. The other requirement that they want is how many customers from the complete list of customers that he has are return customers and their data on daily, weekly, and monthly basis. How many customers are new customers on daily basis? Then number of one-time customers, okay, who came only once and after that they have never come back to the bakery. The other requirement is related to sales data. So sales data on daily, weekly, and monthly basis. Sales data by fast moving and slow moving items. Growth rate monthly, quarterly, and yearly, as well as customer sales data monthly, quarterly, and yearly basis. Okay, as well as the details of the items that are produced within the bakery. Now, after he shares these requirements with Mohan, Mohan comes up with this particular uh, table where he lists down all the requirements. Now, within those requirements, he gets the information from the owner. So something like, where is details of customers maintained? So the bakery owner says the customer details are maintained in an Excel file. Within that Excel file, he has a customer sheet, customer details sheet, in which he captures that information. And the information that he captures is he assigns an ID to that customer, the name, the first name, middle name, and last name, mobile number, email ID, and the date first visited. So these are the information that he captures for each of the customers. Now, the number of customers who are return customers on daily, weekly, monthly basis, he says he maintains that in another sheet within the same customer Excel called customer visits, and within that he maintains again the ID, the first name, the last name, as well as the visited date. Number of new customers on daily basis, that he gets it from customer visits sheet. Number of one-time customers also he gets it from the customer visits. So what Mohan does is he segregates the requirements into customer related information one, and the second is sales data. So what he does is, after he looks after the Excel sheet for all these data, he comes up with the issues with the data on the customer side. So what he finds is some of the email ID are blank and few are without at the rate. Few mobile numbers are not 10 digits, or few mobile numbers are missing. Few date fields are not in DD month YY format. ID is stored as number, which is not a issue, but yes, it's one requirement, one analysis that he keeps. The customer record present in sales application is not part of few of the customer records, which are there in the sales application, are not part of the Excel file. Then in the other sheet, customer visit sheets, he identifies the issues, something like middle name is missing, date is not in DD MONYYY format for all records, ID is stored as number. For some customer ID is wrong for the name. Okay. For a given name, the customer ID is wrong. So he identifies these issues with the data. Then he prepares the tabular format for the sales data. So he checks with the bakery owner, where is he maintaining the information related to sales data on daily, weekly, monthly basis, sales data by fast moving and slow moving items, growth rate monthly, quarterly, yearly, sales data by customer on monthly, quarterly, and yearly basis, and item details. So the bakery owner says he has a sales application in which he maintains all this information. The information that gets captured within the sales application is the sale ID, the customer name, mobile number, date, total bill amount, item ID, number of items for each sale, then cost of each item, and total cost of item, like number of items into cost of each item. Now, with this information, he checks the sales application, keeping in mind the data that he has in the Excel files for the customers. Based on these two, He identifies the sales data and he comes up with the issues within that data. So the issues that he sees for few customers, for a customer ID, the spelling of customer name is wrong. Date is in DDMMYYY form, and the customer ID is stored as string here, not as number, which is the case in the Excel file. And when we say string, it is basically the alphanumeric format, not the integer format, which is there in the Excel file. Now, with these issues, Mohan feels yes, he can fix up all these things and can provide him the requirements that the bakery owner has. Now, how does Mohan go about working on the data to give the proper requirements? That we will understand in the next videos, because for that I have to explain about few concepts related to ETL. So that I'll first cover up, and then we will look into how he would be working out on the issues with the data and make sure that the requirements that the bakery owner is looking for is given to him, so that he can get these requirements fulfilled as per his requirements, wherein he can get the data just by selecting different filters. Okay, so uh, keep waiting for my next video, but I'll try to make sure I come back with the video at the earliest. Again, reiterating, looking forward for you to subscribe and share my videos with your friends and family members who are looking out for uh, upskilling their career. Okay, thanks again. Bye bye. Meet you in the next video. Bye bye.